Hi there. My name is Dr. Christina Campbell. I am an osteopathic trained physician. I am board certified in emergency medicine, and I'm also certified in functional medicine. I've been practicing medicine for 23 plus years, and I have seen what works and what doesn't. And I am here to share with you my passion for improving people's health with natural methods as often as possible and helping the body to heal itself and reverse disease. And this is something that I've been very successful with in my practice. And it is empowering to know that you don't have to be sick forever. And I want to, if this is something you've been dealing with, chronic illness, chronic disease, and chronic pain and fatigue, allergies, autoimmunity, many of these chronic illnesses that plague our society, if this is something that is something you're suffering with or you have friends or family suffering with, please know there's hope. It doesn't have to be forever, and there are things that you can do to take hold, to take control of your life, to take control of your symptoms, to take control of your health and your happiness. Because when we are miserable, we are usually not happy. And we all deserve to live a happy and fulfilled life. And we all deserve to be pain-free. We all deserve to have mobility and to be able to enjoy our family and friends and to be able to perform when we want to perform, whether that's through exercise or whether that's at work or whether that's at home taking care of family and friends, or whether that's in hobbies. Regardless, we deserve the ability to function, frankly, and to function without pain. You know, many people have been asking me, Dr. Campbell, why do you have a 16-week program? Why can't I just see you for one visit? What is the reasoning why your program is completely different than many of the other functional medicine practitioners out there? And because I keep getting this question, I thought I would just answer that and send this out. The reason is because I have found, not only in my own experience with functional medicine as a patient, but also with my patients, that people need support. They need the ability to ask questions and to interact with you throughout the healing process, throughout the discovery process, throughout the educational process. So I've created a 16-week program that starts out, the first week is really all digging deep into the history. How did you get here? Looking back on your timeline, on the path that got you here where you are, and writing down triggering events, family history, things that have happened to you in your health, medications that you've had to take, trauma that you may have been put through, whether that be physical trauma or emotional trauma or both. And any number of other things. And we all humans, we all have these things happen in our lives. It's part of life. But these things, these types of traumas and these types of incidents have implications for our health long term if we don't address them, if we don't recognize what has come of them in our bodies. And so it is really important to dig deep into that. And then once we've done that, to figure out, how do we scientifically get to the root cause of what brought you to these symptoms that you're having? What brought you, with your history and your timeline and your life story, what brought you here to now, to what's happening with you now? And how can we begin to reverse that process? How can we support your body in reversing that process? How can we make sure that you are getting the nutrients and minerals and vitamins that you are deficient in? How do we find out what you're deficient in? We do testing. And so there's a testing phase. And all throughout the 16 weeks, we have interventions going on. There's no time wasted. When I myself was seeing functional medicine practitioners, one of the things that I noticed was I would go in and see them and we would have a long conversation. And it was wonderful. And we would order a bunch of lab work. And then while we were waiting on the labs to come back, which could be, upwards of 6 to 8 weeks sometimes, depending on what the lab work was, nothing was happening. There was no intervention. There was no change. And I was still suffering. And I didn't want that for my patients. I wanted to have some initial interventions right away that will begin the healing process. And then when the labs come back, we dial down and personalize it, target it even more. And throughout the 16 weeks, you have the ability to ask me questions and I will answer them regularly. If you're having an issue with something we've suggested and you're struggling and you have a question, you can get an answer without setting up another appointment with me. There's messaging. I have weekly Q&As with weekly group question and answer sessions with all of my clients where those questions can be addressed and answered every week. So in the 16 weeks, you literally get to see me every week, and sometimes twice or 3 times a week. And so you're really getting a fully supported system. You're really getting a program that is aimed at truly helping you make a huge difference in your life and is educating you on how to continue that once you're ready to step outside of my program and do it on your own. And my goal is always to get you out on your own, to get you feeling better, and to let you go. And then if you need me in the future, you come back and that's fine, and we'll address whatever's happened. But the goal is never to keep you in my practice forever. So I hope this explains a little bit about the way my 16-week program is set up and the goals and the interaction that is available to you here. It is all done through a health-protected, a HIPAA-compliant platform so that your health information is protected and you're fully supported. All of your questions are answered. And we work with you. I work with you as a partnership. It's not a doctatorship. I don't love that. Some conventional medicine practitioners, that idea that, do what I say or I can't work with you. Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't make sense to me. To me, I know that I have to have a patient who is willing and able to do the interventions that we've decided on. And there's always more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways of addressing it. And there's always a choice. There's always a partnership in developing your plan for you. And that is something that I pride myself on because it is really important that you are part of the decision making, that you are part of the change, that you are making the decisions and the choices, and that you understand why you're making those decisions and choices so that you're learning along the way and so that you can apply that continually throughout your life after you're out of the program. So I hope this explains a bit about the program. It brings a lot of value and it is so incredible for me as a practitioner. It is so empowering and so heartwarming to know and to see the changes that happen so quickly for the patients in my program who have made that decision and made the choice to jump in and make some changes in their life and to improve their health. It is truly, it helps me to jump out of bed in the morning. I can't wait to go to work. I can't wait to get in my office and start helping someone new. If this program speaks to you and sounds like something that can benefit you, or if you have a friend or family member that you're worried about who needs help with their chronic health issues and who you feel would benefit from this program or from the information here, please share this video out with them. Share my website with them, drchristinacampbell.com, and help your loved ones to find improved health by sharing. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk soon.